Welcome back everyone, Ken Cannon here with Living in Chapel Hill, the channel that helps you learn why Chapel Hill is the coolest town in North Carolina to live in. Today we're going to be talking about Apple's big announcement. That's right, you probably heard it. They announced they're doing a $1 billion campus in the Triangle area here in North Carolina. Where exactly? In Research Triangle Park, RTP. We're going to be taking a big look at it today. We're going to dive right in. Everything you need to know in this video, we're going to be talking about it. But before we do, hit like, share, and subscribe. And remember, if you are moving to the area, or you're thinking about moving to the area, and you want to know all about all the cool places to live, whether it's Chapel Hill, Durham, Raleigh, Hillsborough, any of the surrounding areas, you want to get in on the action, reach out to us. Our contact information is provided below. We would love to help you. All right, let's do it.
Welcome to Living in Chapel Hill, the channel that's dedicated to helping you learn what it's like to live, work, and play in the coolest town in North Carolina. I'm your host, Ken Cannon, and this is Living in Chapel Hill.
Alright, so today we are going to be doing a more in-depth look at the new Apple campus that is coming to the RTP area. There's a lot of questions that we've got about this, and we're going to try and do our best to answer all of them today. So let's jump in and take a look at Apple's new campus here in the RTP area. So Apple just announced on the 26th of April that they are doing a $1 billion investment into a new campus. It's going to be a 1 million square foot campus in the Research Triangle Park area of the Triangle here in North Carolina. So what does that mean? Apple says there's going to be 3,000 jobs that are going to be created for this campus. Apple has announced that they're going to do a $1 billion investment into their campus. They're going to do a 1 million square foot campus here, and that campus is going to be located down near Little Drive, and where Little Drive intersects with Davis Drive, over near Morrisville in the RTP area, Research Triangle Park, if you've ever heard that before. That means 3,000 jobs. The base and the minimum salary is going to be $133,000, but the average salary is going to be $187,000. Contrast that with the average salary currently in the area of $63,000, and this is a really impactful thing. Not only that, it's going to impact the local infrastructure. Whenever businesses come here and they get tax incentives from the state, they put money into a fund that goes to not only impact the area where they are investing, but the state as a whole, and that money goes to roads, it goes to universities, it goes to high-speed broadband, a whole bunch of stuff that we're about to see in this state that is just about to come up. So a lot of good news there. Let's take a look at why Apple chose that area. Well, it makes sense for Apple to come to this area because there's neighbors there that fit right in with them. They've got Red Hat, they've got IBM, they've got Cree, they've got Oracle. All of these businesses that are in the Research Triangle Park. Google just announced back in March that they are going to do a 1,000 job offering for cloud-based services. So Google cloud-based services are coming to the Durham area, and for those of you not familiar with the Triangle consists of Durham, Raleigh, and Chapel Hill. And I can show you that on a map so that you can see that. And then Research Triangle Park is tucked away in kind of one side of the triangle next to Morrisville, Cary, Apex, and Raleigh. But really, anybody living anywhere in the triangle will have easy access to RTP. That's how it was set up. And so depending on what you're into and depending on your living style, you can live where you want in one of these communities and have access to those jobs there, in those tech jobs in Research Triangle Park. So it's really a great thing. So Research Triangle Park by itself is like the second research park in the world, where it was designed for the sole purpose of bringing these businesses together to have a space where they could work collaboratively, innovate, and that has a ripple effect throughout the entire community in here. Not only do those jobs affect the economy, but you also get a kind of a spirit, an entrepreneurial spirit, an innovative spirit that exists throughout the entire triangle here. You have three major universities, whether it's UNC in Chapel Hill, which we love here, haha. We also have Duke University down the street in Durham, and we have NC State, which is known for its engineering and tech programs there. So really you have some heavy hitters in the area, and it makes sense why they would come here and to draw from that talent. What else? Well, not only do you have this incredible talent here, you have the academic infrastructure to support the jobs that are here, but the housing prices here, the cost of living here is super reasonable. So if you were to contrast us with, say, the Bay Area or Austin, Texas, where we know there's great tech jobs out there as well, our cost of living is nothing like those areas. So we really have a lot of there's a lot of attraction, a lot of appeal for people to come to this area and live. And not only that, I mean, for the quality of life here is incredible. There's so much that's available to the people that are moving here, whether you want to take a 2-hour trip down to the coast or a 2-hour trip up to the mountains. I mean, you really can have a broad, well-rounded living experience here and have these incredible tech jobs be accessible to them. So where are these people going to live? Where are they going to live? Well, like I said before, you really can live anywhere in the triangle and access RTP. That's one of the amazing things about RTP. You can kind of come at it from any different place. So it's up to what's your style, what kind of lifestyle you're looking to live. Are you into a metro area? Is that your thing? Because Raleigh has a thriving metro scene. Downtown Raleigh has seen a lot of growth recently. There's a lot of nightlife down there. There are condos down there. If you're into that kind of metro feel, you can absolutely do that. If you're looking for a more quiet lifestyle, there are suburbs all around this area in the triangle that are easy commutes. However, you will have to drive your car to places like the grocery store and the gym because you're not going to just walk those areas. Again, going back to the metro area, if walkability is your thing, you definitely want to focus on that. So you'd be focusing on, say, downtown Raleigh, downtown Durham, even downtown Chapel Hill or Carrboro is very walkable. It's got a great feel. Hillsboro, also downtown area, is very walkable and has a great feel. But other than that, once you get outside of those areas, you're driving around. So that's kind of into the world of suburbia, and that really opens up a lot of options for where you want to live. There are planned communities within those areas that really seek to meet every need, whether it's grocery store, schools, playgrounds, gyms, pretty much everything you could need. A lot of these planned communities have really thought of it and built them in. However, if with that comes kind of like a Pleasantville feel, in my own personal opinion. It's like where everything is just kind of manufactured, and so that is not always the style that works for everybody. It's very convenient, it's awesome in a lot of ways, but again, it's not everybody's style. So if you're looking for different places, if you're looking for something with maybe some more character, some more charm, some more history, there's Chapel Hill is a great place. Durham is a great place. There's just awesome places to check out. So definitely put a plug in for our team here. We help people move from all over the country, all over the world, in fact, to this area, and can really help them based on what their preferences, their lifestyle, that sort of thing, figure out what the best place to land is. Just because, our team here is strong, we know the area, we know, where the nightlife is, where, just the best places to be. So if you're thinking about moving to the area, you definitely want to reach out to us. You definitely want to give us a call. We'd be happy to help you. All right, let's get back to it. Just to touch on the cost of living a little bit more, over the years, and so I've been in real estate since 2007. It's when I got started. I bought my first property in 2007, and that's kind of what really kicked it off for me. But in this area, we've seen slow and steady appreciation. We've never seen some of like the major spikes that you've seen in some other areas of the country. And so we are getting ready to see a big spike in real estate prices here once this influx starts happening. I mean, I'm already seeing it. I saw a price change once Apple announced, the day that they announced that they were building their campus. I saw a $10,000 price change on a property that I was watching out in Morrisville, and I think that's indicative of what's to come. Is in those areas we're going to see those property values skyrocket as people move to the area, and those jobs attract more and more people and more businesses to support them. So if you are thinking about moving to the area, it's a great time to buy now while the prices are still relatively low compared to some of these other cities, and you can still get in here and find a great deal. For those who have been here for a long time, this might seem a little crazy because these prices are about to go up in a big way. And we've seen this steady appreciation, and we've kind of been sheltered from the storm of big spikes in value, but that's a thing of the past, in my personal opinion, because these jobs, I mean, like I said, Google's just announced 1,000 jobs in their cloud services here in Durham, with Apple bringing $1 billion investment to the area, 3,000 jobs. I mean, these prices are just going to go up, and it's not just for Morrisville RTP area, it's also for Chapel Hill, for Durham, for Raleigh and these peripheral areas, because again, people's living style is going to dictate where they want to land, and there's very different styles in each of these towns, and it's going to appeal to different types of people. So all of that is going to be impacted. Chapel Hill, for instance, is known for its schools, and so that being a priority for parents, we're going to see that influx of people to this area to take advantage of these incredible schools here. However, surrounding areas like Durham and Raleigh, those schools are coming up. You know, in years past, where they might not have had the best reputation for schools in Durham, a lot of the influx of people moving to the area, and of course the revenue that comes with that, has put a lot of value into those schools, has put a lot of attention into those schools, and they're coming up too. So we really do see a focus on education in this area, and great schools all around. But Chapel Hill is definitely known for that. So if you're bringing kids here and you're into the public school system and you want to know that they're going to be going to great schools, Chapel Hill might be the town for you. How else is this going to impact us? Well, it's definitely going to impact us in terms of our infrastructure here. And fortunately, like I mentioned before, any business that comes here and gets tax incentives does have to put into a fund to help kind of build up that infrastructure. So we will see construction, we'll see development, we will see new growth, new traffic patterns, all of that stuff as a product of this investment from Apple. So we're already getting differing opinions. People, we're getting a lot of feedback about whether this is a good thing for the area, a bad thing for the area, and we're getting different opinions. Honestly, not everybody thinks it's a good thing. There are locals here who think that the influx of people from other areas are going to change the culture that we have here. It's going to stir things up. It's going to mess up the vibe that we've got going on. And that's a valid concern, but at the same time, the growth, I say the more the merrier. Come on in. I mean, we've got a great state here and we welcome you. So I'm excited about it. I think it's a really good thing. I think the jobs that are going to come from it are going to be a great thing. I think it's going to have a great economic impact on the communities surrounding it. I think just overall it's a benefit for our state, but I do understand people's concerns because we really do have a nice culture down here. It's you've heard of Southern hospitality, and it's a real thing. And when you bring people in from other areas who might not be used to that, it can definitely turn it on its head. So we welcome everybody, but we ask that you be nice when you come here, because this is a nice place and we'd like to keep it that way. All right, guys, well, that about does it. I think we've covered everything we need to know about Apple's big move here to the Research Triangle Park area, in our Triangle area here in North Carolina. So, yeah, if you're thinking about moving to the area, you want to know the best place to land, you want to know the places to avoid, reach out to our team. We help people move here from all over the country, all over the world, in fact, and we'd be happy to help you. And until the next video, take care. Be sure to hit like, share, and subscribe. And this has been Ken Cannon with Living in Chapel Hill. See you soon. Bye.